For the second time in less than a week, Mayor de Blasio announces a new schools chancellor to lead the city's 1.1 million students. CBS 2's Marcia Kramer live at City Hall with more on the announcement, and will introduce us to this man. Hello, Marcia.
Hey, Dana. Well, after last week's debacle, Mayor de Blasio moved quickly to pick a new schools chancellor. Turns out he was the runner-up to the man from Miami who jilted the mayor on live TV. Mayor de Blasio walked into City Hall with his new schools chancellor, Richard Carranza, making sure he had his bird in the hand right here in New York before he announced his new pick to lead New York City's 1.1 million students.
What we have to announce is something really wonderful.
The mayor hoping his quick action would erase last week's soap opera when Miami Superintendent Alberto Carvalho announced a dramatic change of heart on live TV. De Blasio said that after interviewing a lot of candidates, it came down to Carvalho and Carranza.
As soon as things changed, I immediately reached out to Richard.
Richard Carranza replaces schools chancellor Carmen Farina, who is retiring at the end of the month. He comes here from Houston, where he's currently superintendent of schools. He will be paid $345,000 a year, which is about $100,000 more than both the mayor and Farina make. Why did the mayor go out of town for someone to run the nation's largest school system? With all due respect to the new chancellor, I wondered if you thought that there was anybody in the Department of Education you could have promoted to further your equity agenda, much as you promoted James O'Neill.
Very fair question, Marcia, and I certainly thought about that. Of course, we looked at people in the DOE, but in terms of what I wanted, the kind of ability to move the equity and excellence agenda. To do this day in and day out, you have to be a very, very special talent. I saw that in Richard.
Carranza made much of the fact that he and de Blasio are simpatico.
There is no daylight between Mayor de Blasio and myself.
And he's also a proud and accomplished mariachi musician.
Pero vas a estar muy triste, así te vas a quedar.
The new chancellor said he used that skill to earn his way through college, and he had a succinct message to New York City's education community.
If you're a student who does not yet speak English, we hear you.
Well, at the press conference, there was also talk of baseball. The new chancellor is a fan of the Dodgers and the Astros. Nevertheless, he gave the Red Sox-loving mayor some problems because it turns out that his father was a diehard Yankee fan. So he, unlike the mayor, has pinstripes in his blood. Live at City Hall, I'm Marcia Kramer, CBS 2 News.